you know, but then it would be little stuff that I would peep.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nah, I wasn't feeling it because it's like, especially if I already made it known, like, I'm not on that. Let's keep this strictly business, whatever. Then you keep throwing little slick shots and saying little slick shit, and I'm just like not with that.
What's going on, y'all? This is Cruz here at Cruise Control Radio, man. And today we got a special guest, Sweet Poison, in the building. What's going on?
What it do? What it do?
Ain't shit. We just out here. How was? I'm gonna just start with, how was your day?
My day was great.
It was great?
Yeah.
That's good.
No complaints.
No complaints?
No.
That's what's up. So we out in Nashville. Are you originally from Nashville?
Yes, born and raised.
Okay.
Yep. I'm from out east.
Out east. There's a lot of out easters.
Yeah.
Is
east
that
side.
is that where it's popping at?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel like there should be like different sides of it? Because everybody be like, oh, I'm from the east side, I'm out east, or I'm out west. I'm like, why can't it just be like Nashville?
I mean, that's just how we grew up. You feel me? You got your east side, north side, south side, west side. I feel like every city has that. You know what I'm saying? But Nashville, that's what it is. Like,
you punch bitches, don't you?
I used to.
I knew it. I was like, yo, I'm just looking at her in the eyes like, she punches bitches for sure.
I've grown a lot and elevated a lot. But yeah.
That's what's up. Punching bitches is lit. I'm not gonna lie. Well, not men punching bitches.
No,
like,
not at all.
Like if I was a girl, I'll punch bitches. But
I never started it. I always just like had to.
That's what they all say.
No, I'm dead. Look how small I am. What I'm looking like starting anything.
Y'all be the ones though.
Shit,
the small ones, because everybody.
I just wasn't going for none of that. Like, but I didn't start it though. Seriously.
That's a fact. So speaking about starting things, what made you want to start rapping? Because everybody rapping now.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, music has always been a part of me. Like, but growing up, my cousin, she used to rap. Okay. I had a big cousin and she rapped, and like she was just like the rapper of our family. And she would write me and my sister raps, and we would just like literally go around the neighborhood like rapping and shit. And just
rapping like
So
like you would, because I know back, so I'm from Pennsylvania, and it would be like, you know, people would do like I'm not from Philly, but like we would grow up watching Meek on YouTube and shit, and how they would y'all be doing stuff like that, like on the corner rap battling and shit?
Well, not necessarily rap battling. I was like 8.
Oh, okay.
So people knew that my cousin rapped. Everybody knew she rapped. So she would tell people like, my little twins cousin, like they can spit too, like, cause she done wrote us some rap. So they'd be like, we want to hear him. So she'd be like, these people trying to pay y'all to hear y'all rap. So we was like, really? She's like, yeah, I just spit that rap I wrote for y'all. I'm like, okay, bet.
That's fire.
So yeah.
So you got a twin?
Yeah, identical too.
Do y'all ever? Okay, so this is fun. I have a set of twins, but they fraternal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all ever like act like you was like one of each other? Like,
we tried it like in school, but it wasn't successful. No, because the kids kind of gave it away. You know, they started laughing and all type of bullshit. But we tried it. But literally, like even in high school, we literally had the same classes. So
what's like tells y'all apart? Like,
well, she's a little bigger than me. She's always been bigger than me. Her face is more round. I have a mole on my face right here. She doesn't. Okay. And yeah, that's about it now. And she got 3 kids. I got 1. So yeah.
She rap too?
No, she like my stylist though.
Oh, that's hard. So she put all this together.
Well, not this, but she does
like videos and shit. Yeah, that's fine. That's lit. Nah, because if y'all would have been rapping, that would have been hard.
I know. Both of y'all everybody always be like, "Why your sister don't rap?" I'm like, she don't want to rap.
I was just about to ask a dumb question. Is she older? Like,
I'm the oldest though. I came out first, so
okay.
That matters.
So you was baby 8. That's lit.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna talk about the music. Right now, could never. You know, when I first thought about that, all I heard in my head was like a girl being like, could never. Yeah. Is that where it stands from?
For sure. You know, a little bit. And then just me just saying like what I could never do. Like I said, I ain't never going out sad about a nigga. You know, people really say, you know, never say never, but could never.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So what made you want to say like, did you come up, because people have different like processes. Did you come up with the song title first? Did you come up with the song first, or did you have the beat first?
Beat. I always had a beat first. Smokey, he always send me packs, you know what I'm saying, and we just vibe like that. But no, I just came up with the verse. This is my lineup. So get the beat right, vibe, whatever. Think of a little concept. Somebody had pissed me off though. Yeah, somebody. I don't want to go into details.
Was it Swayze?
No, I didn't even know Swayze. No, Swayze cool though, but no, somebody had pissed me off or whatever. So I'm just vibing, you know, I'm just whatever. Then I came up with the verse, and then like the hook came the title always comes like after I'm recording.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what I'm gonna name it? And I was like, could never type shit.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So now that you pushing this out, what made you say like, yo, like I'm gonna get a video. It's a high quality video. Like I'm going to, you know, go on platforms to speak about it. What made this one different for you to be like, yo, this one we gotta go?
I just felt like it's like the song is kind of trendy a little bit because, you know, like how I even come in, like rip me out the plastic type shit, you know, Lotto song or whatever. So I feel like that's what's going on right now. You know, a lot of females can relate to it. Yeah. So, and I feel like all my songs are female relatable. So for this one, I just wanted to elevate a little more, you know, just push, just grind, you know what I'm saying? Just really push it because I'm like I've been doing music for a while. So it's just like every project just has to be better and bigger than the next. I mean, the one before it. You feel me?
Have you ever been ripped out the plastic?
Not necessarily, but on the video, she ripped me out the
Because I get it. That's a hard bar. Like, rip me out the plastic. I've been acting. When they said that, I'm like, that's hard.
Yeah.
And so when you make your music, are you like specifically like trying to get into that crowd of like making females your core audience, or is that just
for the most part? For the most part, because obviously I'm a female, so I know I've had experiences that a lot of females could, you know, relate to. So that's more so my core audience. But even when I'm like creating, I think of men too. You know, I think of males. So I kind of have a lot of masculine energy that I feel like. So it just comes out.
No, that's I'm just asking because you said like obviously I'm a girl, but it's because there's rappers out there that's like rapping like hard, like man, like I don't know if you ever heard of Scarlett.
No.
Her name is Scarlett because she actually has like a scar on her lip.
Oh yeah.
And she rap like a man. Like,
where's she from?
I think she's from New York.
Okay, so I was gonna say a lot of New York rappers, I feel like they rap like that. Yeah, it's like how they was raised, you know, the
Like
environment. You gotta be like that for sure. Like everybody I met from New York, females, like they so hardcore. Like, I think I'm hardcore, but like when I meet them, I'm like, oh no.
That's crazy. We were just talking about that, the difference between the hood culture up north and the hood culture down south. Like, I feel like it's a lot more calm down here.
It is. It's like more hospitable, like hospitality. You know, like. We grew up a little rough, but it's like up north, like y'all really grew up rough.
It's like, yo, they gotta relax. They do it too much. So what else is there like a EP, a project that's coming around this single?
Possibly. I kind of just want to drop some more singles though, like at least 2 more. Yeah. And then I would probably lead up into like a EP. I dropped an album like last year around this time, and it did really well. But now, like I said, I always try to like do stuff different, and now I just kind of want to push some singles, just see what cracks, what goes, you know.
Dope. So I seen you. So you were one of the first artists actually that C told me about when we first started this last year.
For real?
Yeah. But I just wanted to keep watching it to see, you know, what you had going on, and I finally got to see you like in person at Ariana the Personality's event. You were performing up there.
Okay.
So that's when I first seen. I was like, okay, she's hard. Now I'm like InTuned. This is where I started engaging with your stuff and stuff like that. So how did you come across that event? And like, so yeah, we'll start there. How did you come across that event?
Well, me and Ariana, we have a really good relationship, like on a personal level outside of the music. And she just reached out to me. You know, she wanted me to be a part of it. And of course, I call her my tribe, so I'm gonna do whatever. Like I ain't gonna even hold you. Like, and I like what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? I like how she's trying to push for the city. I love that, and I was down for it.
That's dope.
It was a great experience too. Like,
so now the next question was that is when you're up there on that stage in front of, there was a good amount of people in there, and it was structured too. Yeah, like. How did you feel? Because I know there was another artist on there that had to redo his take. Yes. So when you did it in that take, you know, and you had the dancers, it was a set. Like, how does that feel being in front of people performing like that?
So that was my first time being in front of like a filmed audience. Yeah. So that was crazy because I was just thinking to myself like, oh my gosh, I do not want to start over. Like, I just want to one and done it, you know? So, I mean, no pressure really, but a little bit just because, like I said, it was filmed. Right. But I've gotten accustomed to just being on the stage. Like, it's really like my zone, like my element. Like, I love it up there. Like, even though the lights be really hot, other than that, I be cool.
Do you feel like it's a different type of pressure for women in your style of music?
Just a little bit. But now I feel like there was a lot of pressure, but now it's not that much because there's a lot of females doing it now that's really getting exposure and getting the recognition.
Yeah.
But I say like when I first started, yeah, for sure.
Because I wanna ask this question, and I don't want to like be ignorant to women. But a lot of females that's popping and talk that ratchet shit, they showing like ass a lot. They doing all this stuff, and I noticed like you really just like are more of an artist than having to show a lot.
Yeah.
What makes you like not follow that trend?
Like I always been the type to just like want to stand out. Like I've never been the type to want to like follow the leaders. Yeah, none of that. Like I always wanted to do my own thing and not be inside of a box.
Yeah.
And like for some females, they feel like that's all they got to rap about. You feel me?
Right.
Like I feel like I've had a lot of experiences. I can rap about a lot of shit other than my body parts.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Because that's, you know, typical. And just my story, I feel like is beyond that.
Right.
You know?
So like when you heard like my coochie pink, my booty hole brown,
That was crazy.
were you like, yeah?
No, I wasn't. But I appreciate it, I guess. You know, I mean, you know, a lot of people like them came before, like Trina's and Lil' Kim's and stuff like
People
that.
forget about that.
You know, but
So back from our commercial break, we just want to talk about we were talking about Trina and how people usually forget about that because a lot of people be like, oh, these girls being nasty now, but it's like they've been nasty.
Yeah, the Foxy Browns, like that was a little bit before my time, but I still remember them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, I feel like it's all needed because you got your little freaky girls and you got, you know what I'm saying? You got a gang of variety of females.
Yeah, because it's a lot of hood joints too, like where it's like yeah, and that's why am I tripping or you were singing on a song?
Yeah, I do a little bit.
You do a little bit of singing.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? I know.
Me personally, writing wise, R&B is easy for me because I grew up on a lot of R&B.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? But because I don't sing like that, so it'd be hard when I'm recording because it's like a certain sound that I be trying to get. So that'd be the challenging part.
Yeah.
But other than that, I love R&B. So I love to sing if I can when I can.
That's dope. Yeah. So is there an R&B artist in Nashville that you know of that you like? I think me and that person would be dope on a song together.
Man, you know what? I've actually done a song with her, but I never put it out. Robin Right Now.
Robin Right Now?
She used to do a lot of songs with Starlito.
Okay, I'm not too familiar.
But yeah.
No disrespect. I'm new out here.
Yeah. But yeah, Robin Right Now. What's the other girl name? Kaya Lacey, I think is her name. I think she's dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you made a song with her?
No, I haven't, but I think she's dope. And Jemiah, too.
Okay.
She's dope, too. They all like in the same little circle. But
we gonna make a little mixtape, R&B mixtape.
Yeah, I'll be down for sure.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
I just thought of that right now. We can put that on the board. Get back to it.
Hey.
So what's your working process like? All right, so boom, you said you get the beat first, but like when you thinking of like, because I know as an artist you get this like urge to like you're inspired, like, oh, I want to write this. Like, what gets you to that point where you're like, I need to get in my bag right now?
Me personally, when I hear other artists, like if I'm listening to like shit, like the person that got me like in my little zone right now, Babyface Ray. I don't know. I love Babyface Ray, and like when I'm listening to him, he make me just want to go to the studio.
Yeah,
like, seriously,
that's hard. He's from Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I fuck with him for sure.
So, and that's a male. So you see, I feel like
but I listen to a lot of males. Like
that's how I knew you punch bitches. I knew it from the jump.
That's why I say I got a lot of masculine energy. Like I like female rappers. Like I listen to them, but like if I'm just everyday riding, it's a man. It's males. Serious for sure. Other than myself. So.
Did you ever get into a point in the game? And I ask people this all the time because I think it's like something like important that the culture needs to talk about. It's you get to this point where it's like, all right, am I gonna move forward with this, or am I gonna like just eat ass? Is that something you ever done?
Eat ass?
Yeah.
Not intentionally.
Oh, okay. You slid down. I get you. I like when motherfuckers keep it a bean.
I'm just saying, like real talk. Like, yeah, not intentionally. I'm not opposed to it though. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, It just need to be clean for the most
Did
part.
they ever stop you like, yo, you gotta relax? Or they like that shit?
They like this.
Shout out to niggas liking their ass eat. Let's go.
Niggas like that shit. Listen, they like that shit. Are you comfortable with yourself and your sexuality? I feel like, hey, and I'm a female, because it was a nigga licking your ass, then whatever. But that shouldn't even happen. But you feel me? So yeah, if you're comfortable, what's the? It feels good. It feels crazy. Good. Like it's just that on that.
And that we had a conversation with an artist on the last interview, and he said he was like, yeah, like he said, anything you do with a female, that ain't nothing wrong with that. And I was like, So
I ain't gonna say anything.
Would you let her hit it from the back?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
You gotta relax.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But nah, he cleared it up. He cleared it up.
Okay.
But no, that's fine. I just always want to know, you know what I'm saying, where that stands, like eating ass, because that's like a real thing. Like I don't know why it got so popularized and
yeah. I don't want a nigga like hiking his legs up and doing all of that or bending over. Like, don't do that. Like, that's crazy. I'm gonna think something like
he said, "Rip me out the plastic."
Yeah. I don't want the nigga talking about rip me out the plastic.
That's crazy.
I got somebody that can rip you out. It won't be me though. But, yeah.
Yo, that's funny as shit. So, how do you feel about like, you know, like, all right, so boom, you see a man like turning up to your shit, like on some like all the lyrics, every lyrics, but it's like on some female shit, like you gonna be like, yo, I fuck with that, like
like I've had guys too, like it's guys now that tell me like I bump your shit. I'm like, that's what's up. You feel me? Like I feel like in some point, it's for everybody. Like a bar or two, a nigga gonna feel it. You feel me? So for sure.
Nah, that's hard. So I wanted to ask you before we went to our commercial break. This is what I was getting at is, as a woman, and I'm sorry I'm making this all about women. So as a woman in the industry, there's a certain expectation of like these people at the labels that they want. Have you ever been in a situation where, you know, you feel like that person is like trying to be next to you on some like only because you're a female, because they feel like they're trying to get something else out of you?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. And I had to cut them off though. Like we was actually like they was like my business representative, like not my manager, but they did like manager things. Yeah. And like we would be on some business shit, you know, but then it would be little stuff that I would peep. Yeah. And I'm just like, nah, I wasn't feeling it, because it's like, especially if I already made it known, like I'm not on that. Let's keep this strictly business, whatever. Then you keep throwing little slick shots and saying little slick shit, and I'm just like not with that. Cause like that's respect hard. That, you know what I'm saying?
And that's dope that women can do that now, because back in the 90s, like they had to deal with that shit. Like, like that's hard. So do you record yourself, or is there anything like other talents that you have in music?
I'm learning to play the guitar.
Fire.
The electric guitar.
Okay.
I have recorded myself, but I rather not. Not just like I'm opposed to. I just rather just get in there and do what I'm supposed to do. Have somebody else who's really, you know, who really know what they're doing to record me. Yeah. But yeah. I would love to learn how to produce, like make beats one day. So I'm all about elevating and mastering other skills.
And when did you start taking it serious? I remember you were saying like you was like 8.
When I started taking it serious though, like my senior year in college.
What college you went to?
I went to TSU.
Shout out to
TSU. Yeah, I graduated TSU. Yeah, but like my senior year, I really was about to say forget it, but I'm like, I got all the way here, so I can't just say forget it. But yeah, I started writing, then I started recording, and it's just been ever since.
Do you do anything with your major?
No.
A lot of people go to college, don't do nothing with their major.
I know, right?
And a lot of people down south, like if I do this show up north and I talk to artists and shit, I've noticed down here, every person I talk to, they graduated college. Yeah. That shit different down south.
But I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm gonna just be all the way real. I had got into some trouble my high school, like my senior year in high school. So I felt like the only way to like get over that hump, like I caught a felony and everything, you feel me? So I feel like the only way, I told you. I feel like the only way to get over there was to like go to school, get a degree, you know, so it can look good, you know. And it did. I got it expunged and everything, but I'm just saying at that point in time in my life, I feel like I need to go to college. Right. So I went.
Like to save your image type
exactly.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's fine.
For sure.
Yeah, because I dropped out my like 3 months after I started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this ain't. I went to play football, and then when I got there, I'm like, oh, I got to do schoolwork too. Like, nah, this is trash.
For real. Well, school ain't for everybody, you know? Yeah. I even tell my daughter that, like, if she don't want to go to college, she don't have to. Like, it's just really a waste of time if that's not really what you want to do.
How
And money.
important or role does your daughter play in your like self-image and how you put yourself out?
A lot, and that's one reason why I don't do a lot of that rapping about all that. Like, you know, it's cool. Like I said, it's cool because she even be listening to some of the stuff sometimes. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, so she plays a major role with that for me. I know she looks up to me. I know she idolizes me. So it's like I don't want to steer her wrong in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more to being a woman than just about your pussy and titties. It's more to that. You know what I'm saying? It's about your frequency, your energy, you know, how you carry yourself. It's about all of that. So I try to make sure I do right by her, if anything. And I got a lot of nieces and stuff too. So, you know.
What type of like inspirations do you get from having a child too?
A lot. She just motivates me more so than anything. Like, I know I got to make something happen because of my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I can't be slacking. I can't get lazy. I can't get none of that, you know?
Yeah.
Because I got her and I got to make sure she's straight, like, forever. Even when I'm done and gone, like, she going to be straight.
Yeah. No, and that's how, because like I was telling you, I got a set of twins, and like I felt like you say, you can't be lazy. Like I feel like once I had them, it's like I wasn't doing none of this shit before I had kids. Like I would dibble and dabble and not take it serious.
Yeah.
But they make you like, because they watch you. And my kids are about to be like 3, and now they mimicking everything I'm doing.
For sure.
So it's like I could tell like what you're dealing with is you have to show this person, or your kid will start acting that same way.
Most definitely.
How do you feel about because I know it's busy as a parent. How do you feel about like getting all these things done? Like, how do you make it work? Because I know it's a lot to deal with.
It is, and thankfully I have a great support system. You know, like I said, it takes a village. It does. My mom, her dad, my sisters, my brothers, we all like real tight knitted. Yeah. So like especially like anything music wise, if she can't be with me, you know, my mom will get her dad. Like, it's just like I said, it's support and balance. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to make sure you just able to multitask at the end of the day, like, because it is a lot. And like, what's
something that you took from the hip hop culture that like is like a stamp in your life? Like, I would say, like from a certain song you heard when you were a kid. What was it that put you? I know like you probably grew up in an environment that it was hip hop, but like, what made you be like, all right, this is what hip hop is my lane. Like, this is what I'm gonna choose.
Oh wow, it influenced me a lot, the whole culture. But I would just say, just like when I was growing up, just like listening to like the Hot Boys or like Master P and them, like I don't know, like they had a really big influence on me. Maybe because of my big brother, because that's all he used to listen to. Okay, and I looked up to my big brother. So shit, just whatever he was listening to, that's what I'm on pretty much.
And does he make music?
He used to do a little rapping back in the day, but not really. He supports me a lot though, but no, he don't do much.
What do you think? So how is your support system now? You know, now that you're in a more serious space with the music and you know, you've been doing it for a while. Yeah. Where do you feel like the support system is now from when it started?
It's really strong now because like they know what type of time I'm on, you know, so it's like a phone call. I could just be like, hey, I got an interview, or hey, I gotta make this press run, and they like drop her off, or I'll get her. You know, it's like they really know, and they understand, and they respect it. So
well, I'm talking about like the support, like motherfuckers that's like listening to the music, like going it,
Oh well, yeah, like that's crazy. I guess people starting to take me more serious now. I mean, like I've always believed in me, but I feel like if people can't really see that you believe in yourself and you're really doing it, you know, like it's gonna be hard for them to even like be like, she ain't for real. Because like when I first started rapping, like people wouldn't even call me by my artist name because I'm a twin. So they were like, twin, one of the twins rapping, or one of the twins, and I'm like, bruh, that's not my name, you know. So now, since I've been doing it for a long time, like I said, they take me more serious because they really see that I'm really pushing. Right. I'm really doing this shit. Like
it wasn't a phase.
Yeah, it's like not just a hobby. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope. Yeah. All right, so I wanna know where the name came from. Sweet Poison.
Yeah. Again, like I always bring my cousin up because she really influenced me a lot and inspired me. Her name was Poison Ivy.
Okay, like her real name.
Her real name was Ivy, but her rap name was Poison Ivy. Okay. So I just wanted to keep that poison part, like just for real, like I said, because she's in me. So I'm just like, I got to keep her name alive. And I just kind of came up with Sweet Poison because I'm like, my name gonna have something poison in it. I just kept reiterating things, and Sweet just came up.
That's hard, yeah, because I always wanted to know like what that meant, like because it's like poison, but it's sweet. Yeah. So it's like you a Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, and
type.
I was like the totally opposite of her. Like she was real like hardcore, like you know what I'm saying, like real like that. So I'm like, I'm the opposite of her. So I'm more sweet than Poison Ivy. So that's how it kind of came about.
That's dope. Yeah. So you said you had a project that's dropping last year. Now you taking it single by single. As an artist, you feel like because everybody make music, people drop it all the time. Do you ever feel pressure to be like, oh, I got to put this out because I got to be ahead of?
No, I really don't. I just really believe everything is divine. So with me, I feel like time is an illusion, and like everything happens when it's supposed to. So no, I don't. You keep bringing up
like spirituality a lot. Is that something that you like?
Yeah, I'm very spiritual in the sense of just being conscious. You know. Not really religious, right? Not that, but yeah, just being aware of everything and just, you know, knowing who I am, true to who I am. So, yeah.
That's dope. Because when you mentioned time, my homie Mars, if he was here, he would have loved that because he don't celebrate his birthday or nothing. He's like, oh no, I don't believe in time. I'm like, bro, you gotta be happy about something.
Yeah, for sure. You
gotta
like,
relax.
I enjoy the solar returns. Mine is actually coming up Tuesday. So yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
So when you share that with your sister, do you feel like bitch, it's my day, like fuck out of here?
It's been all my life, so no, I really feel kind of obligated to share that day with her. Like I remember, like a couple years ago, I went out of town, like just me without her. I kind of felt bad. I was like, oh, my sister not with me. I got to get back home, so I kind of flew back home.
So did you feel bad as like, oh, I gotta do that, or was it like, I wish I was with her?
Yeah, okay, that type.
That's dope.
Like just because, like I said, it's always been that way. So. That's
I ain't gonna front. If I had to share a birthday with a motherfucker, I just wouldn't feel special.
For real?
Not gonna lie.
Well, I think it's special because it's like we're twins, and that's like, even though there's a lot of twins, but it's still a rare thing, you know?
Yeah, no,
and
it's a fact.
Like something that's really amazing.
How do you think twins happen? All right, I got a question for you because I had to ask because my kids came out because my girl, she's African American, and our kids came out one dark, one light.
Yeah, but you said fraternal, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, there's basically like 2 separate babies and just coming out on the same day. In my case, we're identical, so we was one egg and split type shit. So that's why we literally like
squeezed in there.
Yeah, we literally like the same person. Like our DNA, everything's the same except our fingerprints.
But that's where I was confused because I had to ask her. I was like, so after we fucked, right? Did somebody else fuck and put something else in you?
I'm crying. So you have a boy and a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So the boy looks like the mom and the girl looks like you?
No, backwards.
What? Yeah. Oh, wow. See, that's crazy. I don't know.
I was like, you had to been fucking. That's what I was going to ask you. If your knowledge on twin shit. Like, is that possible?
Yeah.
To be pregnant, have twins and pregnant by 2 different men?
I've heard that to be possible. I've heard it, and there's like one man could be one daddy and the other.
You making my foot tap?
But nah, I don't think that's in your case.
Nah, she ain't even that type.
No, I don't think that's your case. But yeah, I've heard that could be possible.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Because I was thinking about how it happened. I'm like,
especially if it's fraternal. Like only if it's fraternal. If identical, no.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, no way.
Because I was thinking, I was like, okay, we was drunk. I was off the Jameson. Shit got crazy. And then it was like, I did double back though after I got sober. Yeah, because I ain't the type. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't the type, you know. After I'm done, and sorry to get personal, I'm just a real open person.
It's okay.
After I'm done, it's like I ain't about to double back. Like I don't got time for that. I'm too old.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no way. When they told us it's twins, but then I was like, you know what? I did go back the following morning and get me some again.
That probably happened.
That it probably leaked up in there.
It doesn't twins run in your family?
No, her family. She got a twin brother and sister.
Oh wow. So yeah, that was probably bound to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. So what's your I want to ask one more question. So I'm like kind of like I don't take things too serious. So with you being in the game, do you feel like sometimes you got to take like this, you ever feel like, yo, I'm taking this shit too serious? Like
probably at one point, but like I don't know, I just feel like it's who I am, so I don't feel like I could ever take it like not serious. You know, but still, like, you gotta have fun with this shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying, because I feel like some people focus on making it too much that they don't make it.
No, for sure.
And did you ever?
You could be your own worst critic. You know, you could be your own worst enemy.
Yeah.
A lot of times people are their own worst enemy.
Yeah. And they act like they got haters.
Everybody
hating on me. No, you hating on you. The fuck is wrong with you? That should be funny. Did you ever make a song where you rapping about how bitches don't bitches don't fuck with me, like I'm that bitch, like da.
No.
Cause I feel like that's hip. I feel like in hip hop, why do we do that? Be like nobody fuck with you, but then it's like,
but people fuck with you. And your whole video,
you got mad love. Like people love you.
Yeah, I mean, I might say something about like a certain someone, like somebody might not like me, but not just bitches as a whole.
Who's that? Who's that person?
Just little haters that I probably grew up with. You know, for whatever reason, they probably was envious of me, if anything. And then on down the line, they just really wanted to be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's fire. I think our most like time that was like a real staple on who we are today is when we were kids. And all right, now I said this is my last question last time, but this is my last question for real. So do you feel like people act, and this ain't music related, do you feel like people are who they are today because who they are were a kid, or is it shit they learned as an adult? Because I feel like a lot of people still do things based off of what they seen and heard when they was young. Do you feel like?
I do feel like that. I feel like how you grew up, like your experiences definitely affect you. You know what I'm saying? As far as like who you are today. So in a sense, yeah, but like I think also as you're becoming an adult, you're having newer experiences. So that's also going to shape you. You feel me? So for the most part, definitely from childhood, that's who really make you. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you to like elevate your mind and to, you know, just grow. And
that'd be the shit, because I know there's a lot of people from like the hip hop culture, and I say hip hop because it's like Black, Puerto Rican, poor whites. Like, it's every time that like we grow up, it's a point where it's like we're still blaming that childhood. Like me, I just learned like, oh shit, why didn't I put it on Facebook? I was like, why I never like every time I get my income tax, I never like pay down debt. I was like that was, but that's something a motherfucker should know when they like 15, like, and this shit I'm learning 15 years later, like,
because it's like the people don't have the information, like, even the people before us, like say our grannies or our grandfathers, they didn't have the information. So a lot of stuff that they was taught is just because whoever else just taught them without information. So it's just like everything just generationally passed down, like bad habits. Like when people say like, oh, this run in my family or this run in my, no, it don't. Y'all just got bad habits. You feel me? Like,
and that's what my mom be telling me, because it's like some stomach issue I be having. She'd be like, yeah, that runs in our family. I'm like, no, what I notice is that I'm just eating how y'all was eating.
Exactly, right? That'd be the crazy part, but yeah, some people still don't get it.
And if you want to tell the camera right now, there's a girl in your situation.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. There's a girl in your situation. You were 17. You broke somebody's arm. I don't know what you said you did. She almost killed somebody and went to jail. And then, so if they're in that situation, what's something that you would help them right now with their mental and help them get out of that dark place?
Ooh. So basically, if I was just like talking to my younger self.
Yeah. But because there's other people that's still in that same position.
Right. What I would say is, oh, wow. Okay, so basically, you just got to love yourself, because it probably was a little lack of self-love, you know, somewhere down there through all that trauma, you know, self-love. Like, just really get to that, like, really knowing who you are truly. And you're going to have these experiences and certain things, situations that may happen, but, you know, it's just up to you to get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally get back to the core and heal through all that. You know, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad, but dig deep and get through it, because you can.
Right. Yeah. Having self-control.
Yeah.
Understanding like how to control your emotions. And you know, it's crazy. That's I'm just so comfortable talking to you. I'm sorry, I'm going over time, but
you good. We good. I love it.
Like that's how I am. Damn, what the fuck was I saying?
Self-control.
Self-control. So that's something I'm trying to teach my kids right now is like, they're like my son, he cry about everything. He's a fucking crybaby. What the fuck is you crying about? But then it's like, I feel like I'd be too harsh on him. He just don't know how to control his emotions.
Exactly.
So like knowing how like pure kids are, like they just do shit just off of spirit.
Yeah.
Is helping me like figure things out about myself. Like, so to control your emotions, like you don't got to cry about everything and shit like that. So.
Sure. And communicate. And you know, with kids, because you said they're about to be 3.
Yeah.
So they really don't know how to communicate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So crying is...
It could mean something else.
It's definitely a form of communication. But I guess just like you said, showing them and teaching them like self-control, like talking to them like, okay, why are you crying? You want this? Say you want this. Speak. You know what I'm saying? Really speak. So that'd be the thing. And then I know you said something about being hard on him because he's a boy, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, it's okay for him to cry. It don't matter that he's a boy.
I know. And I'm starting to show more affection to him.
Because that'd be the problem with like black men. Yes. You know, they can't. It's like when they're growing up, they're taught be tough, don't cry, da 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 da. But that whole time, that's really traumatizing them. You know,
and that's what their mom told me is like you got to relax because they gonna end up with that same problem you have. The reason you acting like that is because people was acting like that to me. So yeah, it's a growing thing.
Yeah, and that's good you have your girl there, you know, to help you balance that.
Nah, she a real one. You she got some beauty products and all that shit, and she
I'm
just
about to
made
check
some.
her out. Do you be posting her?
Yeah, we well, I don't be posting her on my Joan, but like in my story, I'll share her business stuff.
For sure.
We like real like chill.
That's cool.
But she dope. Definitely the beauty product. I'm gonna start shouting that shit out.
You got to.
Brownie's Beauty.
Yeah, Brownie's Beauty. I need to try it.
Go ahead. Say shout out Brownie's Beauty.
Shout out to Brownie's Beauty. We love what you're doing, girl. Keep it up.
We viral. Nah, shout out Sweet Poison. Let them know where they can find you, stream you, all that shit.
Man, Sweet Poison Music on all the platforms. Sweet Poison YouTube channel. You know, we out here, man. Y'all go check out my new single, Could Never. It's going crazy. It's available on all the streaming platforms. Yeah. And
what would you say right now? This is the last thing. I'm going to close with this, I promise. What would you say to people that, like, you know, they on live streams and they ain't really fucking with your music? What would you tell that person right now?
Man, y'all better wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Y'all know what the fuck going on? Yeah. Sweet Poison in this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck out of here, Swayze.
Wake the fuck up, Swayze.
Nah, thank you.
It's all love, Swayze, for sure.
Thank you for tuning in, man. InTuned right now, Sweet Poison. Y'all better go fuck with her, man. She's on the rise right now.
Let's go.
Let's get it.